One more promo, and then we'll get to Disco List. Give him the Maharaji one.
Now, unlike that used car salesman, Paul Heyman, I will tell you the truth. Everything that I have in the WWE, I have earned. I started at the bottom, and now I am the most powerful man in the entire WWE. I have dominated Randy Orton. I have out-wrestled Shinsuke Nakamura. Yet you people don't give me the same respect, the same level of respect that I get from the 1.3 billion people of the great nation of India. Paul Heyman was right. I am not Brock Lesnar's equal. I am not Brock Lesnar's contemporary. I am not Brock Lesnar's counterpart. I am Brock Lesnar's worst nightmare. And at Survivor Series, I will prove to all of you, and especially that human walrus, exactly why the Maharaja era has only just begun.
All right. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where I agree with Disco 1,000%. First of all, I thought the promo was brutal, and even the way he talked, but bro, nobody's getting a reaction like this guy. And this is where the fans hate him because his work isn't good in the ring, which it isn't, and his promos aren't good, which they're not. But here's a guy the fans really don't like. Listen to the reaction during that terrible promo. They were all over him, bro. I would keep him as a heel.
I'm going to disagree. Yeah. I didn't think the promo was terrible.
I did.
I thought it was simplistic. I thought it was in its simplicity. It worked because it got reactions.
I think it was.
Why do you think that? I mean, he's cutting a promo, getting booed, but they're not chanting boring. They're only booing on his bullet points. You know, so it's like I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Simplistic is fine. I didn't like
because you're racist towards Indians. That's why. That's why you don't like it.
Well, if you want to, you're right. You caught me.
I just didn't like the way he delivered it.
Right, you hate Indians.
I just didn't like the way he delivered it. I mean, you said the verbiage was simplistic, and that's fine. I'm going to kick your ass verbiage, but I don't like his delivery. Is what bothers me. I think
he just sounds like an underneath
what's
guy
wrong
trying to do. He sounds like an underneath.
I disagree.
Okay, well, let me finish. Let me finish. He sounds like an underneath guy who hasn't had a lot of promo time, being pushed into the top scene to cut a money promo, and he's not cutting it as simplistic as it was. There's a reason they keep it simplistic, because he can't cut one. That's just me, okay? But I love the reaction that he's getting.
Yeah.
I like the reaction, and I think it's working. And then, bro, let me tell you something. He sounds annoying when he talks.
Yeah.
I mean, like, bro, remember how Bobby Heenan, whenever he talks, he's always angry. Yeah. You know, like he's just like sounds like a heel, bro. He sounds like a heel. He sounds like an unlikable. You don't like the promo, but I think that works. I think that's why it's a good promo even more, because you don't like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like, he's not stumbling over his words. He's not. He's just, his voice sounds annoying, and the visual picture I'm getting, bro. He's a good-looking, built guy.
Yeah. No, he looks the part. He definitely looks the part, you know. And I'm just not, I'm a promo guy, and to me, he's not a good promo.
Let me tell you what they're doing.
I don't think he's good looking.
If they could readjust, like, all the guys in their roster that are not over, and like make it work, where these guys are now meaning something. I would just I would go in there just like, well, wow, okay, look what we did with Jinder.
It's Husey. Hello.
With Jinder. Okay.
Well, they've done that a million, bro. Not just with Jinder. When they decide to put the rocket on somebody and go with them, that's what happens. You could do that with a million guys. They just don't take. They just pick a couple guys, and everybody else is just in you know what I'm saying? They don't do anything with them. They're just there. They're just walking around the block, and they're back where they started. You know what I'm saying? 3 months later, 4 months later, until they pick you out of the pack, and they said, we're going to push you because this guy's hurt, or this guy left, or whatever reason, you know, and that's kind of like what happens. But then the worst part is, as we've seen over and over and over and over, they end up burying half the people they try to get over.
Well, they haven't buried Jinder yet.
What
There's one guy they're doing it right.
I have a feeling they're going to do it after they come back from India.
Well, he's got to wrestle.
Bro, he's had the belt this long. There's no way they take it off before WrestleMania.
He's got to wrestle Brock.
There's no way.
Too. What do you do with him and Brock? Like a smudge?
Who's Brock working at WrestleMania? Roman?
That's the
you
word.
You could do a run-in. You could do something. I don't know.
Like double DQ,
you know
double count out.
Or do a screw job. Interference with somebody or something. You know?
Yeah, that's always good for the fans. But I think that what will happen is Brock's gonna be a mega babyface in that match, and this guy's gonna be an uber heel. So what happens when Brock goes against Roman? Because I don't think Roman's gonna be the babyface in that match.
No.
It does. Bro, anything with Roman, Brock, they don't care. I mean, I've been so confused about who the babyface and heels are in this thing. I thought Brock and Goldberg, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
All right.